Benvenuti amici and famiglia, welcome to Isabella's Cucina, and today I'm going to teach you the secret to my signature pasta dish called Pasta Sicliana. But I want you to realize that this Pasta Sicliana goes many different directions. I'm going to show you the base recipe that you're going to use on these beautiful crostini for a fabulous bruschetta. Then we're going to take that mixture, we're going to actually make the pasta, pour the mixture on top of the pasta, throw some fresh broccoli in there, and you've got an incredible pasta dish that you will eat at room temp, by the way. And then last but not least, you're going to learn to take this mixture and put it on seafood, and how beautiful it will be on a beautiful piece of white fish, or how about sauteed in a pan with some fabulous shrimp. There's so many places to go, but let's get started because you're going to see how simple it is. So the very first thing I want to do is to take and core these beautiful pomodoro. Pomodoro are tomatoes, and it's very, very simple. By the way, I'm not into a lot of different gadgets, I will tell you, but I love a paring knife and my chef knife. I use them all the time. So what am I going to do? I'm going to take this beautiful pomodoro, just quarter it because it's really a large tomato, and I'm going to put it in my KitchenAid mixer. Throw it in just like that. Now you see I have 4 beautiful tomatoes right here. We're probably going to use 3 for this recipe. Generally the rule is about 1 large clove of garlic per tomato. But because I'm going to use this on the pasta, I'm going to use it over the fish, we're going to use it on the crostini, and these tomatoes are so large, I'm going to put 6 cloves of garlic in there right now. All right, what else do I need? I'm a woman that loves her cayenne, all right? So I'm going to put a little bit of cayenne pepper. I would say it's probably about a 1/4 teaspoon. And I need a little bit of kosher salt. And I believe the recipe calls for 1/2 teaspoon, just like that. And of course, you cannot have any Italian recipe without some beautiful fresh basil. So I'm just gonna put this out of the way and throw that in here. What are we gonna do? You're gonna see how simple. The very first step is to puree all of that together, because nobody wants to bite into chunks of raw garlic. But because it's all pureed, all right, it's gonna be fabulous. Let me open this up just a little. You know what, I got a little bit of more pureeing to do. That's good. Okay, gonna take this and I'm going to just put this in this bowl just like this. You can see, ah, this smells heavenly. Now, I have these other tomatoes here, but I really don't want to puree them. I want to chunk them. So you have a choice. You can use a great sharp knife, or you can do what I do, and that is to use my food processor. I use my food processor as much as possible. So here I am again. I'm just going to core this just like that. Going to get one more while I'm at it. And I'm going to put these in the food processor. But this time, just going to break these up just a little, cut them up just a little, just like this. Put them in there. There's one. One more to go. And I'm going to take this, and what I want to do is I want to chunk this, because I love fresh tomatoes in my pasta, on my bread, and you will love it too. Here we go. Just pulse it a couple times, just like that. And quite frankly, if you're the type that wants it all pureed, that's okay too. But still do it in 2 steps. All right. Take this off. I want you to see how nice and chunky that is in there? We're gonna put that in just like this. I am gonna not leave any of this fabulous flavor in here. Every good recipe, when it comes to making bruschetta, you need a fabulous cheese, formaggio. Many people use a wonderful parmigiana. I gotta tell you, I am a Romano fan. I love my Reggiano Romano cheese, and I'm gonna put about 1/4 cup in there. Excuse me, that was 1/2 cup. And I'm gonna mix that up a little bit actually. About 1 cup of olive oil. And you know what, I could sit here and pour it, but you know what? I don't have a lot of patience. And I can tell you right now, just for your information, this bottle is 2 cups. So I'm just gonna add a little more and that'll give me 1 cup, just like this. That's about right. Okay, stir it up. And I gotta tell you, if you are going to skimp on anything, make sure your extra virgin olive oil is not one of those items that you skimp on. Because I will tell you, especially in this ingredient, in this recipe, everything in this recipe is raw. So you wanna make sure you have the finest ingredients. Here it is, take a look. First of all, well, before we do anything, I gotta taste this, because this is done. It needs a little more salt, so let me put a little more in there, and I'm sure that's gonna do it. All right, here we go. All you have to do is take these beautiful crostini, cut your ciabatta bread, put a little bit of extra virgin olive oil in there, put it in the oven, and toast it for about 8 to 10 minutes, about 375. Now watch this. You're gonna take a spoon. You know what, I'm gonna take a little larger spoon, and I'm just gonna put that on this beautiful crostini, and you have a fabulous bruschetta. And let me tell you, anytime you make this, everyone's gonna say, they're gonna say, where did you learn how to make this bruschetta? Take a look at this. To me, this is perfect. Now, let me tell you, if you like larger chunks of tomatoes, don't puree them like I did. Cut them up in chunks, but the bottom line is these ingredients will make the perfect bruschetta. Now, next, we have this right here, the remaining mixture. What are we gonna do? We're gonna make the next dish, the pasta Siciliana.